Hello guys, you're welcome once again to my channel, and I am delighted to have you guys back here. So quickly today I'm gonna show you guys how to mix Afrobeat instrumental with less or no plugin at all. This is the instrumental I made earlier. Just in case you are watching my video for the very first time, I will advise you watch my previous video so you can learn and know how we got here. Before I mix any instrumental, I start with my kick, my bass line and my lead snare. I use these three guys as a threshold whereby every other instrument falls under them. They control every other instrument. So let's say my bass line, my stick, which serves as a snare or something. What else? My kick. Now, having these three guys, the next thing I want to consider will be my guitar. Without these four guys, this beat will be something else, okay? They are the key tones, they drive the beat. Let me start with my kick. Whenever you're mixing your Afrobeat instrumental, your choice of tones matters a lot. When mixing your kick, you need to have in mind the kind of kick you want. Is it a punchy kick or a kick with the depth? Understand? So like, for instance, here what I wanted was a kick that has depth. That's why I increased this guy to about 67, I make around 78. Yeah, 61%. And I needed punch at the same time. So I play around this axis. I'm coming to my bass line, track 5. I did nothing much, just to increase the depth again and give the bass some kind of thickness. Onto this guy. Actually, this guy right here is already sounding the way I want it to sound. And please note, most of these samples were already being doctored by the maker. Understand? So now, trying to apply more plugins might end up turning the sound into something else. Understand? So I don't do more of those plugins except it is needed. The major thing in terms of mixing like this, the most powerful tool is your EQ. Just play around with your EQ, your equalizer, and you know, it'll fix the whole thing for you. And what else? I have another guitar here, a jazz guitar. Because I want a kind of a dark guitar. Reason being that I have another jazz guitar that's playing something similar. Yeah, another jazz. So you can see just the reverb and another EQ. This particular guitar I cut off the low. Remember in the previous guitar I cut off the highs. So this one I cut off the low so that they can blend together and not sound the same. There is something you also need to know. To bring wideness to your beats, understand, you need to play around with panning. Panning does not just make the beat wide. It gives room for other instruments or vocal. Okay? So you need to play around. Like as you can see, I pan this guy to about 25% left, and there's another guitar here, more fine. I pan it 22% right. Okay? So it gives room for a vocal or other lead instrument to stand out. I have about 3 shakers here. One of them 30% right, the other one 20% left, and the third one I kept that one in center so it can play along with my. So you can play along with this guy. I like these two guys, this guy and this guy the center, so they can collaborate and do some magic for you. And next thing I have here is the conga. I think I might want to tie that conga a little bit. So I like that feeling. Alright, I need kind of maybe nope. I like to do it some. I was thinking about a reverb and a little delay. Understand? So it can sound like an effect or something, but I think it's cool this way. Next thing, which is the second to the last thing, is the vocal sampler recording. So I'll show you guys how to get the vocal sample. You can watch my previous video and learn how to work that. As you can see, in a few minutes I was able to show you guys how to mix this beat without more of those heavy plugins. Understand? Plugins are good. Plugins make the work easier. Understand? So in a way, I have a theory that tells me that plugins were created for lazy producers, for lazy engineers. So if you're a creative person, you can just use your head and try to see how you can balance the work, because automatically the plugin, what it does what it feels like doing, what it feels it's right, especially when you're using their presets. So you as the engineer, you know what you want best. Just sit on your system and you imagine what you want your output to sound like and just get it done.